Miss Red Vegan here for another Monday evening Ask Me Anything. Thank you for joining me today. I got a lot of great questions, so I'm excited to start talking. I'll just jump right in. One thing I wanted to share with everyone is that the Baked by Melissa brand, not me, Melissa, another Melissa. I'm not baking anything. I mean, maybe once, but probably not. Baked by Melissa brand now has vegan cupcakes, little baby cute little mini cupcakes, and they sent me like a ton of them. And they're beautiful and amazing and awesome. And just definitely check them out, bakedbymelissa.com. You can check out their Instagram. So good. So thank you for sending me the cupcakes. They're so delicious. I'm going to eat all 6 of these once, probably later today. They're tiny. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So, okay. Now I said that. Let's see. So I got a question for you because I was asked this, but I'm wondering how many of you guys know this because I know I've talked about it before. Who knows what my favorite food is? Just answer in like the comments if you know. I'm curious to see if any of you guys ever pay attention when I talk, ever. Probably not. So if someone knows what my favorite food is, answer by commenting here. And I'll think that you're super cool and awesome and be thankful that somebody listens to me and doesn't just, I don't know, forget what I say immediately. So no one's answering. Mac and cheese? Ah, that's such a good guess. And it's one of my favorite foods, but it's not my favorite. I do love mac and cheese. I do eat it a lot too. So I had some leftover mac and cheese today. So delicious. But no, that's not the answer. So keep trying out there. And if no one gets it, I'll answer it by the end. So funny. Okay. Somebody asked, what kinds of pets did I have growing up? So I always had dogs growing up, first of all. So when I was very little, I had, when I was born, my parents already had a black lab named Shadow. And then when I was a little bit older, Shadow passed, and we got Bosco, who was a chocolate lab. And then after Bosco passed, which I was already an adult at that point, my parents got a yellow lab to complete the set, named Buster. But in addition to that, when I was in first grade, I got a kitten that I named Tabby. Not a very creative name, Tabby Cat. So then we had that cat. Then we had a black cat named Sunshine at one point. And then other than those, my sister always wanted different pets. So we had all kinds of different pets. We had birds and turtles and fish. We always had fish, goldfish, or different kinds of fish. We had a pretty big tank in our living room. And then we also, I'm like racking my brain because it feels like 100 years ago. We had hermit crabs and I can't even remember them all. I don't know. My sister, I'm sure, would remember because the weird pets were all really her pets. I can't believe my parents let her get away with this, but oh well. So I think that's what I had. But yeah, so I always had dogs growing up. I guess I've always had dogs my entire life because I have Frankie now. Most of my life I've also had cats. This is really one of the few times in my life I haven't had a cat just because small apartment and with Frankie. Frankie's not really a big fan of cats, but I love cats and I love animals. Okay. Still no one's answered what my favorite food is. I can't believe you guys. I'm not proud. Not proud of it at all. Okay, another question is, have I ever been to the UK? I have not. The closest I've been is to Ireland. That was 17 years ago. Okay, vegan food, yes, obviously, but I'm looking for more specifics, and it's something that I have made a big deal about. My real life friends would answer this no problem. If I had a real life friend, like a, in person friend, they know this. Anyway, okay. Keep guessing. I'll tell you the answer. Not spaghetti, no. Okay, so I've never been to the UK. I'd love to go. If anyone wants to send me a bunch of money so I can fly to the UK, I'd love that. It's on my to visit list, but no, not yet. One of my best friends is actually in London right now, enjoying herself, but I'm here at home, so what are you going to do? Someone else asked if I do any impressions. Sadly, no. That's very disappointing, and I should probably work on that. I would love to be able to do impressions, but I don't know how. I want to work on, I want to learn accents for, acting, more job options in the acting community if you could do an accent. I'm not really great at that. I can barely just talk like a normal American person. I don't know. Someone asked, how the concert was. The other day I went to see Chainsmokers, and it was so fun. It was like going to the club, and I loved it. Oh, Rohan says I should visit Spain too. I went to Spain in high school, and I loved it, and I always mean to return, but I haven't yet. Again, if someone wants to sponsor me to travel the world, you let me know. So yeah, the concert was awesome. It was so much fun. I danced the whole time. I loved it. I was only half joking when I said I was probably the oldest person there. I did see one or two people older, but very few. Okay, and then somebody asked if I am interested in a minimalism and zero waste lifestyle. I do make an effort to be as eco-friendly as possible, or as I feel as possible in my lifestyle. In the past, I maybe even have been more aware of and careful. Years ago, I had my own store selling eco-friendly women's clothing and accessories. It was called Ecolissa. It feels like a distant memory now, but it was at that time I was very focused on it. I wouldn't say I'm minimalist at all, just as my style, although in the future I'll probably have to be more minimalist. Oh, someone guessed donuts. I do love vegan donuts, and I will not ever turn them down, but no, it's not it. Oh, you people. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. I have a tattoo of it. It's my only tattoo that is food. I don't know if I've ever showed it actually on here, so I'm not mad at you guys for not knowing. But the tattoo's on my foot, and that's the answer. And so if anyone knows, yell that out. Not pizza. Yes! Avocado. Good job. Good job. Yay! Avocado's my favorite food. Yay! Okay, good. I knew it would get there. Okay. So I'm not particularly a minimalist, but I do want to get better about that. Just because I want to travel a lot in the future, and I might not have a home-based apartment, so I'll need to store items. And so, yeah. And we all need to get better at zero waste lifestyle. I'm a long way from, where I could be, and I hope to keep making improvements in that direction. Okay, so my time's up. I still had a couple more questions, but maybe I'll save them for next time. As always, yeah, I'm looking through to make sure. Okay. As always, this will be put on YouTube. And if you haven't already, pretty please check out my YouTube channel and subscribe. Miss Red Vegan. Just search Miss Red Vegan. or you can click on the link in my bio. That'll take you right there. And continue to ask me more questions, and I'll get to them next time. And check out the new vegan cupcakes baked by Melissa. They're so good. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Always good to see you, and I'll talk to you guys again next week. Bye.